hey, so I'm cutting out all these hundreds of circles, right? So I can cut them in half and turn them into trees. Okay, I don't know, that's not a circle. Whatever. I suddenly remember you can also, out of your circles, you can make angels. And I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. So before I forget, because I'm likely to forget, you can take any of your circles. I wonder if we can turn that one into a, maybe. Take your circle, yeah? And maybe there. We're going to fold about a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Ooh, she moved. Again, there's no precision here. We're going to make this shape. Okay? You can come in with, remember a little circle cutouts? And these are just cutouts. These aren't even, oh, that one's a dinosaur. That's funny. You can cut them out of your matching paper sets or whatever. Or you can actually paint them up to look like little faces, right? But you've got your circle, fold her wings down and stick a dot on top, and that'll be her head. If you want, you can add little, like she's praying hands or got hands together. You can fold it closer so that's actually touching if you want to. But there you go, a little Christmas angel. Okay. Okay. I'm going to leave this here and I will add to it later. Random something for Festivus. Okay. Okay. So let's address the elephant in the craft room, shall we? There's something about mass making that is awesome and also absolute shite. That I don't know, I'm sure it happens to everybody, but at the beginning stages of getting everything to where you can actually use it. Like, this was a stage to stain and dye and splatter and, right, paint and all those stages. And you do hundreds of them. Most of us tend to do hundreds of them. And the collecting, and then the cutting, and all for the next bit. It's not glamorous. When we sit down, we've got all our pieces ready to go, and we just whip stuff out. That's awesome. But it took a long time to get there for most of us. It took several sessions that were about this exciting. And I say this because I'm making, while I'm still cutting out circles for trees and angels, I'm also punching out of the, ooh, actually that's one that got away, I can use that one, of the scraps that we used to cut out all our circles, like so. Wait, we got to come back in. Actually, I'm going to fold that one in half. I'm making, or collecting while I've got it, so I don't have to do it later, because I know I'm not going to get to it later, because I don't care at this point. But this way I have matching or complementary to big circles. I have all the little circles. So I can use them as a head for an angel, say. Or, that one may not be big enough. Not big enough. Well, not unless we do a crazy Christmas tree. No, that's too big. And Christmas tree dingle balls. Or you can set them up across the page, right? The circles. Let's see. Not all of them are perfect because my I got to run some tin foil through my dealie, sharpen it again. But yeah, see, you can set all these however you want, right? Find a pen or something. You'd stick them down like so, right? Something, oh, I don't know if you can see it on there. Something like that. But in order to have this stuff ready to go, it takes time, which is my point. Not all of it's glamorous. I mean, yeah, I think we all love to accomplish the things and have something tangible when it's finished. And again, even when you do that, the next step is to figure out where to put all those things that you made, right? Chuck them in a journal or something. Okay. And since we're discussing all my trimmings here, little peeps playing in the bathroom, which I can hear from my wall. See, and then I've still got scrap chunks for journal scraps. Although at this point I really don't want to see any of that again. I'll set it aside, but yeah, I'm not worried about it. I know, you're getting tired. Me too. I'm about over this today. I still have knitting to do, and laundry, finish laundry. I've been doing laundry. Although, thankfully, 'tis the season, so it's baked goods, and I'm going to live on baked goods all month. As you do. And right now I'm really thinking I need a coffee. I think I might make a caramel macchiato. That sounds lovely. Or a hot chocolate, I don't know. Actually, I might have a caramel macchiato now and a hot chocolate later. Yes. Okay. So the next step in my circles here will be, I have to separate some. I want to keep some as full circles so that I can make the angels, right? You can make other things out of them, but full circles, and some that I need to cut into the half circles for trees. Also, these are great to have. Do you remember the old birds when we all started? Who did that? Oh my gosh. Was it Cat Hand? I think Cat Hand was one, and I don't know if Carla over at Caged Fish did them. Who else did them? Somebody else did them. The birds, the real simple shaped birds when we all first started junk journaling. So you've got your circle, right? And then you cut out, of which we do in these, say. And then you cut out a teardrop shape. And you could place the teardrop however you want out of a different. It could be great big. Some of them had a smaller. Some of them had a big one. And then you just glue them together. And you make your little basic bird shapes, right? So like yay and like, let's do that one properly. Do little funky birds. See? Little funky birds. And that one matches. Let's do something like that maybe. Or you could even fold them down. however you want. Make tail feathers. You picking up what I'm throwing down here? But yeah, circles in all different shapes, or all different sizes, are really good to have. You can fold them, have a funky little wing there, funky, see? Glue it however you want to. Make little triangles for beaks, the long triangles. I don't remember well, I don't know who started it, but I don't remember. I want to say it was Cat Hand with her mixed media morsels, I believe she used to call them. Different techniques and stuff for art journals. You know, going back 9-10 years now, maybe more. When I first learned about art journals, and I was like, oh, what is this? Art journals and junk journals. But yeah, it's not all glamorous and fun and like, oh my god, I made something awesome. Like, what did I do today? I cut out hundreds of circles. Like, oh my god, yay! But as much as I'm bored with it right now, well, not the next step. The next step's going to be boring also. Because I am going to sit down, not on I won't do it on camera. I won't torture you like that, and go around the edges. Some in Sharpie, some will be, I've got coloured Sharpies somewhere. Some will be in the Neo colors or markers or whatever I can find. Right? Ugh. Thin wrapping paper. It's a pain in the ass. Which is why I stacked a whole bunch of them together to cut them out. And see, just, oh, that was not round. This little wrapping paper doodads. See? Yes. Yes, look at all this. Look. Now how many, there we go, look. You see? Of course, none of the metallics want to show. That's hilarious. There's one. I see it. I see it being shiny. Shiny. What's that one? Oh, look. Oh, see the little textured ones? And again, I love these as planets or moons or whatever in mixed media, art journaling, or reverse collage. Okay, I'm still working on half circles, yes. And I think I'm about done with, well, that might work, hang on. If you use wrapping paper, I highly recommend you double it up, or triple, or more, for your dealies. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm about done with this boring bit. It's so weird. As much as I love circles to have for stuff, I'm really not a fan of this one. I can use that pretty decent, but the little rounded corners, I hate those pieces. Like, I'm never a fan of those. But you can, I usually tear them, let's see, tear like yay, and actually use it in a corner. I find somewhat useful. But yeah, for the most part, I'm not a fan of the corners, or this like scrap piece. This one's okay because I can tear it there, and then I've got a long shiny bit. But I don't like keeping this much of these pieces. This is almost too scrappy. But again, I have to sit down, go through it, and find the pieces that are cool, like that one. That's almost almost worthy of a circle. Yes. Ah, You wee bastard, get out. Yeah, I'm about over it today. Okay, I'm gonna leave this video here. Keep it short and sweet. I still need to cut circles out of my wrapping papers. Some will be trees, some will be angels. Let's see. One side's snowflakes, the other side's these scroll doodles. I'll get as many this size circle out of them, little ones. I got to trim down some wrapping paper. I like to use, and that one's about useless. That one will be for the stripy side, but any of the wrapping paper bits we can cut out and turn into their own stickers or ephemera, right? Oh, this I need to, I don't know if I want to deal with it like that or if I want to matte medium it just to give it a little bit of substance here so that I can actually fold it. But I've got my circles drawn. I don't know if you can tell. Got my circles drawn on there. I just need to cut them out. Yeah. They're going to be awesome though. I love that one. That's amazing. Like, oh, who knew? Who knew that baby wipes could be awesome? Alright, I'm going to leave this here. And over the next day or two, I'm going to work on this and probably check in with whatever the next stage is or the next video. Yeah. So we've got trees and angels. That's what I'm currently working on. Trees and angels. Trees and angels. It's a little paper tree, a little angel dolly, like so, nothing fancy. And you can juice those up and like glue trim or lace, and you can do these out of doilies and stuff. That's adorable. I don't know if I have any small enough doilies. Shit, I don't know what I just done with my doilies. Oh, there's one. Duh. They're staring at me. Okay, some of my doilies. I use these mostly as stuff to spray through, or you can use them as the rubbings like we did for the leaves, the autumn leaves, fall leaves, whatever. Actually, I should do that with this one. This one's gorgeous. Oh, I haven't made any of these in years. I'm not a fan of them, and I don't always get them to sit flat, even with the starching them and pinning them and all of that. I'm not that person. But these, if you do it just so, you can wait, give me that one. You can do the same thing as we do with the paper, right? You can do it with big round, like the cake rounds as well. I have some of those somewhere. I might pull those out. But same deal. You set them just so. Okay, that's not the best one to show it with. That one. That one might be too big. Well, they're never too big. Alright. You still fold them however you want. Oh, it's not going to show it real good. And then you've got your, whatever you're using as a head. And you could do a drawing, a painting, a cutout, whatever. You can make it a 3D one. So you'd have whatever for your head. You've got her folded here. And then I would glue ribbon or the fibery yarns and things, eyelash yarns, that kind of thing. You can zhuzh them up like, oh my god, amazingly. I've seen these done with the craft paper, plain brown craft paper, like this crap that we're getting in our Amazon packagings. start with that as your circle of any size and then zhuzh it up. Oh my God, you will not believe what you can turn them into. It's amazing. On a budget. Okay, I'm tired. I definitely need caffeine. I am out of Red Bull. I am out of Monster. Turning into a monster. Alright, my loves. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. I may put it up. What is it, Sunday? I might put it up today. If you don't get a video for a couple days, you'll know it's because I'm burned out. There's one I've used for staining and whatnot. But yeah, same. See, they don't sit flat. But same deal. You take your circle, fold it just so. Use whatever you're going to use for the head, right? See? They're so pretty. So pretty. And then, yeah, you just glue up the bits that you want. I could make a little thing there if I wanted hands or something. It's fine. But that'll be that type of crap I'm putting in my Christmas journal. Yes. Alright, I'm going to do more of the boring bits. Remember, when you're getting bored or frustrated with it, either walk away, but don't take too long to come back because it's a huge mess to come back to. But take a break. Definitely take a break. Come back to it and knock it out of the park because you'll have a bunch ready for that next session. And it makes your life easier for mask making. But there are absolutely boring bits or the bits you don't like in between. And I think we all deal with that. But you're doing great. You're doing great. It's fine. I'm talking to myself. also talking to myself. That's why we watch everybody else's videos while we're mask making stuff, right? Just sit down and do the thing and watch a live stream or a video. Learn something new. Still. Be still. Yes. Alright, my loves. Till the next video, know that I love you. Keep doing all the things and take rest in between. I love you. Bye.